Garten of Banban Zero just dropped, this time taking us back in time, revealing the horrible secrets of the character's transformation. The game starts as we wake up in an unfamiliar room. The place looks sterile and unsettling, kinda like an underground laboratory. A monitor jumps to life, asking us a series of freaking questions, implying that the protagonist has undergone some sort of experiment. They feel disoriented, perhaps a side effect anticipated by the organization responsible for these creepy transformations. The protagonist is unable to remember much, including their own identity, suggesting someone has played games with their mind. Soon, their screen announces that an employee will arrive to guide them through the facility, marking the beginning of their adventure. The doors creaks open, revealing a familiar but younger and smaller figure, Baby Banban. Banban here appears more innocent, but the scars from recent procedures on his back indicates that he has already undergone transformation. He introduces himself as 6, referring to his assigned test subject number, and nicely greets the protagonist. Banban quickly establishes himself as a charismatic yet naive leader figure. He expresses jealousy over the protagonist's room, pointing out the small luxuries they have, like a table and a shelves. Despite his cheerful demeanor, it's evident that Banban, like everyone else in the facility, is trapped in a horrifying experiment with no escape. Banban leads the protagonist out into a larger area, known as the Ocean Playground, where they meet another test subject, Belina, also known as case number 7.
The new guy's here.
Not now. I'm busy.
You don't even care to look at him?
That's the guy? As if one of you wasn't enough.
I volunteered to show him around and even taught him how to use the card scanners. Exactly what a good leader does.
Leader? Uh-huh.
Yes, leader. I told you a million times everyone looks up to me, and I'm the leader of the group.
Whatever. Listen, new guy. I only speak with those that are exceptionally smart and are as interested in knowledge as I am. You don't look like you even know what your case number.
Unlike Banban, Belina is bitter and cynical, unwilling to socialize with those she deems inferior. She exhibits an air of superiority, suggesting she is highly intelligent and uninterested in mingling with those who don't meet her intellectual standards. This exchange highlights the mental struggles that some subjects face in the facility. Some, like Banban, try to make the best of their situation, while others, like Belina, refuses to accept their new reality. As the protagonist explores, they encounter a group of primitive-looking creatures known as the Blubs. These gelatinous beings are the earliest test subject, existing before the organization refined its mascots transformation process. Unlike Banban and Belina, the Blubs were not given any notable ability or individual characteristics, rendering them as failed experiments discarded into obscurity. The protagonist helps the Blob with various tasks, earning their trust. Through these interactions, we get a heartbreaking glimpse into the cruelty of the experiment. These creatures were once human, now they're stripped of their former selves, left to rot in an underground prison. The protagonist stumbles upon an exam room where one of the Blobs struggles to solve a puzzle.
You've got to help me. Seven said something about her not liking dumb people before she placed me in here, and I've been too scared to see what happened if I left since. Help me solve this, and we can split whatever's in these boxes by half. From what I could figure out, you're supposed to place the sphere in a certain order. An order that would allow the slider to go through them, from smallest to largest.
Despite lacking hands or limbs, the organization forced them to participate in intelligence tests, showcasing their disregards for the well-being of their experiments. The protagonist assists them, earning a new keycard and advancing through the facility. This section reinforces the organization's apathy. Test subjects are treated as disposable assets, stripped of agency. and subjected to impossible tasks. Even when they succeed, the rewards are cruel jokes, such as a guitar given to a blub with no arms. The protagonist eventually earns Belina's respect. After proving their intelligence through various challenges, she begins to acknowledge their presence, a significant shift from her initial coldness. This newfound popularity makes Banban easy.
Oh, is that for me? I love it! Thank you.
You're friends with everyone already? How come?
Everyone that passes my tests with an A+ and gives me great gifts is a friend of mine.
But I gave you flowers that one time.
Those were mushrooms. Plastic mushrooms.
It's the thought that counts. You know what? How about this? If you're so good at making friends, let's play hide and seek and see if you're just as good at finding them. No one ever finds me in hide and seek.
He had been vying for Belina's approval for some time, but his attempt has gone unnoticed. To lighten the mood, Banban organizes a game of hide and seek, a tradition for new arrivals. However, just as the game begins, an ominous presence interrupts the fun. The sinister Syringin. The Syringin, terrifying figure that frequently abducts test subjects, bursts into the playground, taking one of the blobs. Without explanation, Banban attempts to intervene, but the Syringin delivers a cryptic warning. Replacements are already on their way. This moment reveals that the organization does not plan to keep its creations indefinitely. When they become obsolete, they are simply discarded. After the incident, Banban finds Belina curled up in fear. It's clear that she, too, is terrified of the Syringin's routine abduction, hinting at past experiences where she witnessed friends disappearing without any trace. That night, as the protagonist sleeps, loud knocks echoes through their room. Their monitor warns them to remain in bed, but the knocking persists. Eventually, Banban sneaks in, carrying a flashlight. He urges the protagonist to follow them, stating that he has something important to show them. With the help of Truthful Tooth, another experiment with bioluminescent properties, the protagonist retrieves Banban's lost keycard and proceeds deeper into the facility. Along the way, they meet other characters, including Nap Nap and Bitter Giggles, both of whom have undergone drastic changes since their early days in the facility. Banban's secret leads them to a massive locked chamber. To open it, they need 5 individuals to stand on pressure plates. Protagonist recruits more subjects, including Kitisaurus, a smaller version of the aggressive creature seen in the early games. Once the door opens, an unexpected horror emerges. The Quake Beast, a monstrous abomination that immediately attacks. In a shocking turn, Nap Nap sacrifices himself to protect the protagonist, getting swallowed whole. As the others attempt to fight back, the floor collapses beneath them, sending everyone into an underground cavern. Now, trapped in the cavern, protagonist and their allies scramble to find an escape route. The Quake Beast still lurks, forcing them into a desperate battle. Banban, showing unexpected strength, manages to slay the beast. Banban devises a risky plan. He tells the protagonist to hide in a secure room, pretending that they did not survive the incident. By doing so, he hopes to shield them from the organization wrath, giving them a chance to escape in the future.
After what happened today, I don't think there'll be anybody out here looking for you, making this truly one of the best hiding spots. When the game's over, I'll come find you. For now, don't make a peep.
Thank you for watching this video till the end. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to help me out.